Be careful. Your intrusion was right about this person. They are about to do this to you. My beloved child, there is a quiet reason your heart has been restless lately. You tried to ignore it. You tried to tell yourself that everything was normal. But deep inside, a small voice kept whispering that something about this person was not sitting right with your spirit. And the truth is, your intuition rarely speaks without a reason. Stay with me for a moment. Don't skip this part. Something important is unfolding, and if you listen closely, you will understand why you felt this way all along. There is someone around you who smiles warmly when you are near. Their words often sound supportive. Their presence appears calm and familiar. Yet your heart pauses. Not out of fear, but out of awareness. Because sometimes the soul notices what the eyes cannot see yet. You sensed little things. Moments when their energy felt different. Moments when their words did not fully match their intentions. Moments when you felt slightly drained after spending time with them, even though nothing obvious had happened. You wondered if you were imagining it. But listen carefully. Your intuition is not here to accuse anyone. It is here to protect your peace. And right now, it is trying to show you something important. This person is about to reveal a side of themselves that you have not fully seen before. Not in a dramatic way. Not in a loud way. But in a quiet moment, a small action, a subtle decision. A moment that will suddenly make everything clear. And when that moment arrives, you will realize that the gentle voice inside you was guiding you all along. But here is the beautiful part that most people do not understand. This realization is not coming to harm you. It is coming to wake you up. Because something much bigger is waiting just beyond this realization. Something that will help you choose who truly deserves a place in your life. Stay till the end of this message, because the next moment I share will reveal the surprising reason this situation had to appear in your life at exactly this time. My beloved child, something inside you has been quietly trying to get your attention. For days, maybe even longer, a feeling has been sitting in the background of your heart. Not loud. Not dramatic. Just a quiet signal, a gentle nudge that something about a certain person is not exactly as it seems. You tried to brush it away. You told yourself you were overthinking. You told yourself everything was fine. Yet that small inner voice kept returning, again and again, like a soft whisper that refuses to disappear. Listen carefully. That voice inside you is not confusion. It is awareness. Your intuition has been watching what your eyes have not fully noticed yet. It has been feeling the small shifts in energy, the subtle pauses in conversation, the tiny moments when something felt slightly off, and this is why you are here right now. Because your heart already sensed that something important is about to unfold. Don't skip this moment. Stay with this message, because something huge is waiting for you to understand. The person you have been thinking about, the one your intuition keeps returning to, is standing at a turning point. Very soon, they will make a choice. Not a loud choice. Not something dramatic that everyone will see. But a quiet action. A small decision that will reveal their true intentions in a way that cannot be hidden anymore. And when that moment arrives, everything will suddenly make sense. The strange feeling you had. The moments of silence that felt heavy. The times your heart hesitated even when your mind tried to stay calm. All of it will connect like pieces of a puzzle finally falling into place. But here is the surprising truth most people miss. This moment is not here to hurt you. It is here to guide you. Because the clarity that is coming will open a door you didn't even realize was waiting for you. And in the next part, I will reveal the subtle sign this person is about to show, the sign that will confirm why your intuition spoke so strongly in the first place. Stay with me, because the next moment of this story is where everything begins to shift. A quiet shift is already beginning, even if you have not fully noticed it yet. The person your intuition has been whispering about is slowly revealing something through their actions. Not through loud words, not through confrontation, but through small moments that many people would overlook. You may notice a pause in their voice when certain topics appear. A slight change in the way they respond to your success, your plans, or your dreams. Tiny details that seem ordinary on the surface, yet your heart quietly pays attention. This is why your intuition spoke. Because deep within you, there is a natural wisdom that reads the spaces between words. Do not rush past this moment. Stay till the end of this message, because understanding this will change how you see the situation. The truth is not that this person is planning something dramatic or harmful. The real revelation is simpler, but powerful. They are about to show you where their true priorities lie. Soon, a moment will arrive where they will have two choices. One choice will reflect honesty and support. The other will reveal distance and self-interest. And they will choose. Not knowing that this quiet decision will answer the question your heart has been asking. When that moment appears, you will feel something unusual inside you. Not anger. Not disappointment. Clarity. A calm realization that your intuition was guiding you toward understanding, not toward conflict. Because sometimes life places certain people in our path not to stay forever, but to help us recognize the difference between surface connection and genuine presence. And here is the mysterious revelation about them is also a revelation about you. Your awareness is growing. Your ability to sense truth, even when it is hidden behind smiles and polite words, is becoming stronger. Something huge is waiting just beyond this moment of clarity. But before that door opens, there is one subtle sign this person will show very soon, a sign so small that only someone paying close attention will recognize it. In the next part, I will reveal that exact moment, the moment when everything your intuition sensed will quietly confirm itself. And then, when you least expect it, the moment will arrive. Not during a big conversation. Not during an obvious situation. It will appear in a small, ordinary moment, the kind that most people pass by without noticing. But you will notice. There will be a situation where your presence, your ideas, or your happiness becomes part of the moment. And this person will respond in a way that quietly reveals what has been hidden beneath the surface. Perhaps their enthusiasm will feel slightly forced. Perhaps their support will feel incomplete. Perhaps their attention will drift when your light begins to shine. Nothing dramatic. Yet your heart will instantly understand. Because your intuition has been preparing you for this exact realization. Don't skip this part of the journey. Stay with this message, because something meaningful is unfolding for you. When that moment happens, something surprising will take place inside you. Instead of confusion, you will feel calm. Instead of questioning yourself, you will feel certain. A quiet clarity will settle within your spirit, and suddenly you will understand why your inner voice kept returning to this person again and again. It was not warning you to fear them. It was guiding you to see the truth with gentle awareness. And here is the powerful part most people never realize. When clarity arrives, it frees your heart. You no longer feel the need to prove yourself. You no longer feel the pressure to convince someone to understand you. Because the moment someone reveals their true priorities, the path forward becomes clear without effort. But something even more important is about to happen next. Once this realization settles into your heart, a new awareness will begin to grow inside you, an awareness that will completely change how you recognize the people who truly belong in your life. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal the deeper reason this person appeared in your path at this exact moment. But here is the moment most people never pause to understand. When someone reveals their true intentions, it is not the end of something, it is the beginning of a powerful awakening within you. This revelation about them is also a revelation about you. Your awareness is growing. Your ability to sense truth, even when it is hidden behind smiles and polite words, is becoming stronger. Something huge is waiting just beyond this moment of clarity. But before that door opens, there is one subtle sign this person will show very soon, a sign so small that only someone paying close attention will recognize it. In the next part, I will reveal that exact moment, the moment when everything your intuition sensed will quietly confirm itself. And then, when you least expect it, the moment will arrive. Not during a big conversation. Not during an obvious situation. It will appear in a small, ordinary moment, the kind that most people pass by without noticing. But you will notice. There will be a situation where your presence, your ideas, or your happiness becomes part of the moment. And this person will respond in a way that quietly reveals what has been hidden beneath the surface. Perhaps their enthusiasm will feel slightly forced. Perhaps their support will feel incomplete. Perhaps their attention will drift when your light begins to shine. Nothing dramatic. Yet your heart will instantly understand. Because your intuition has been preparing you for this exact realization. Don't skip this part of the journey. Stay with this message, because something meaningful is unfolding for you. When that moment happens, something surprising will take place inside you. Instead of confusion, you will feel calm. Instead of questioning yourself, you will feel certain. A quiet clarity will settle within your spirit, and suddenly you will understand why your inner voice kept returning to this person again and again. It was not warning you to fear them. It was guiding you to see the truth with gentle awareness. And here is the powerful part most people never realize. When clarity arrives, it frees your heart. You no longer feel the need to prove yourself. You no longer feel the pressure to convince someone to understand you. Because the moment someone reveals their true priorities, the path forward becomes clear without effort. But something even more important is about to happen next. Once this realization settles into your heart, a new awareness will begin to grow inside you, an awareness that will completely change how you recognize the people who truly belong in your life. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal the deeper reason this person appeared in your path at this exact moment. But here is the moment most people never pause to understand. When someone reveals their true intentions, it is not the end of something, it is the beginning of a powerful awakening. You will begin noticing how your inner voice always tried to guide you toward peace, toward honesty, toward connections that feel genuine and effortless. This realization will change how you see every relationship around you. Because once your intuition proves itself to you, you will never ignore it again. And here is the beautiful secret hidden in all of this. When one person quietly reveals their limits, it creates space in your life for someone whose energy will feel completely different. Someone whose presence will not confuse your heart. Someone whose support will feel natural, calm, and sincere. But before that new space fully opens, there is one final insight your intuition wants you to understand about this person. In the next moment, you will see why their actions were never truly about you, and why that realization will set your heart completely free. And here is the realization that quietly changes everything. The actions this person is about to reveal were never truly about you. For a long time, you may have wondered if you said something wrong, if you misunderstood a moment, or if you were simply reading too deeply into small signals. But the truth is much simpler than that. People often act according to their own level of awareness, their own priorities, and their own understanding of connection. Their choices reflect where they are in their journey, not the worth of the person standing in front of them. So when this person shows you that quiet moment of distance or hesitation, it will not be a reflection of your value. It will simply reveal where their heart currently stands. Stay with this message. Don't skip, because something meaningful is about to become clear. When you realize this, something powerful will happen inside you. Instead of holding on to confusion, you will feel a deep sense of release. The pressure to interpret every word, every glance, every reaction will disappear. Clarity has a peaceful energy. And once clarity arrives, your heart becomes lighter. You will begin to understand that your intuition was not warning you to fear anyone. It was gently guiding you toward self-respect, toward emotional balance, and toward the kind of connections that feel genuine without effort. This is the hidden gift behind the entire situation. Because now, something remarkable is beginning. You are stepping into a phase of awareness where your time, your energy, and your attention will naturally flow toward people who truly appreciate your presence. And when that shift happens, life begins introducing new encounters, new conversations, and new connections that feel aligned with your spirit. But stay till the end, because the next part reveals something even more surprising. There is one subtle sign that will appear soon, a moment so quiet that only someone with awakened intuition will recognize it. And when you notice that sign, you will realize that this entire experience was preparing you for something far more meaningful than you expected. And soon, a subtle sign will appear that only a calm and observant heart can recognize. It will not be announced. It will not arrive with loud words. It will simply happen in a quiet interaction, when this person responds to you in a way that gently confirms what your intuition has been telling you all along. Maybe it will be a moment when you share something meaningful and their reaction feels distant. Maybe it will be a situation where their attention moves elsewhere when your presence should have mattered. On the surface, it will look ordinary. But inside you, something powerful will click into place. You will feel a sudden calm understanding, as if a hidden puzzle has finally arranged itself without effort. Don't skip this moment. Stay with this message, because something huge is unfolding inside your awareness. For the first time, you will no longer question your intuition. You will realize that your inner voice had been quietly protecting your peace all along. And once you recognize that truth, the way you move through your relationships will begin to change. You will stop chasing clarity from people who are unsure. You will stop searching for validation where sincerity is missing. Instead, you will begin choosing connections that feel natural, respectful, and balanced. This shift may seem small, but it is one of the most powerful transformations a person can experience. Because when you trust your intuition, you start creating a life filled with people who truly value your presence. But there is still one final piece to understand. Something surprising is waiting just beyond this moment of realization, something that explains why your intuition spoke now, at this exact time. And when you hear it, you will understand that this entire experience was quietly guiding you toward a new level of clarity and inner strength. And now, a deeper truth begins to rise gently within you. Everything that has been unfolding with this person was not a coincidence. It appeared at this exact moment because you are stepping into a new level of awareness about your own energy, your time, and your emotional space. For a long time, you may have given people the benefit of the doubt again and again. You hoped that patience and kindness would always be understood the way you meant them. But something inside you has matured. You are beginning to notice who truly values your presence and who simply passes through your life without fully recognizing the gift of it. This is why your intuition became stronger. It was guiding you toward clarity. Stay with this message. Don't skip this moment, because something meaningful is waiting just ahead. Very soon, when you see this person's quiet decision or subtle reaction, you will not feel shaken. Instead, you will feel a calm certainty that helps you move forward with grace. That calm certainty is the real transformation. Because once your awareness grows, you no longer need dramatic events to understand people. Small signals become enough. A tone of voice. A moment of attention. A simple action that shows where someone's heart truly stands. And when you begin to see these signals clearly, your life starts becoming lighter. You invest your time only where respect flows naturally. You share your energy where it is appreciated. You allow space for connections that feel sincere and uplifting. But stay till the end, because the next realization will surprise you even more. There is a quiet blessing hidden inside this entire situation, something that will soon make you grateful that your intuition spoke when it did. And then, almost unexpectedly, you will notice the quiet blessing hidden in all of this. What once felt confusing will begin to feel like guidance. You will look back at the small moments with this person and realize that each one was gently leading you toward greater awareness. Every pause, every subtle signal, every instinct you felt was quietly teaching you to trust yourself again. That is the true gift of intuition. It does not rush. It does not force. It simply waits until you are ready to see clearly. Stay with this message, because something meaningful is still unfolding. When the realization fully settles in your heart, you will notice a change in the way you carry yourself. Your energy will become calmer, steadier, more grounded. You will no longer feel the need to search for approval or explanations. Because clarity brings peace. And once that peace arrives, you naturally begin attracting different kinds of people into your life. People who value honesty, people who show their intentions through consistent actions, people whose presence feels light instead of uncertain. This is why the situation with this person had to appear. It was preparing your awareness for something better. Not something loud or dramatic, but something genuine. And here is the surprising part most people do not realize. When you stop holding on to confusion about one connection, you create space for new encounters that feel aligned with your spirit. But before that new chapter fully opens, there is one final understanding waiting for you. In the next moment, you will see why your intuition chose this exact time to speak so clearly, and why that timing is more meaningful than you might imagine. And now, the timing of everything begins to make sense. Your intuition did not speak earlier, and it did not wait any longer. It chose this exact moment because you are finally ready to understand it without doubt. You might have brushed aside the feeling. You might have explained it away. You might have convinced yourself to keep everything the same. But now something inside you has changed. You are listening. Stay with this moment. Don't skip, because something meaningful is reaching its final reveal. The quiet awareness you have gained is more powerful than you realize. It means you are no longer moving through relationships blindly. You are seeing people for who they truly are, not just who you hoped they might be. And that kind of clarity changes everything. Because from this point forward, your intuition will no longer feel like a faint whisper. It will feel like a steady compass guiding your choices. When someone's words and actions align, your heart will feel calm. When something feels slightly off, you will recognize it sooner. Not with judgment, but with wisdom. This is the true purpose of the moment you are experiencing with this person. They unknowingly helped you strengthen your inner awareness. And once that awareness awakens, something beautiful happens. You begin walking through life with quiet confidence. You choose your connections carefully. You surround yourself with people whose presence feels sincere, supportive, and genuine. But stay till the end, because one final realization is waiting. There is a reason this message reached you today, and understanding that reason will leave you with a sense of calm clarity that stays with you long after this moment ends.